There are lazy influencers, and then there's the speedrun of public embarrassment, faking drunkenness, trashing a hotel, fighting with family, and when no one believes you anymore, admitting it was all staged to sell OF subscriptions. The reason? Pay for a mansion in Beverly Hills and tickets to see Ariana over and over again. Today, I'm going to tell you how chaos is manufactured, who rewards it, and why it's ruining our feeds and our brains. The viral combo was simple. Breakdown on TikTok, drunk in the garden, throwing things, fighting with family. Many of us, myself included, sensed that something didn't add up. And yes, it turned out to be false. She admitted it later, which makes everything 10 times more pathetic.
Did you hook up? No, the girl thing was a lie. It was a lie because I need money for Ariana tickets. No.
Then comes the live, honest part. I'm not crashing. I'm sending traffic to my OnlyFans. I have a huge mortgage. My brand costs money. Ariana's going on tour. I need money. Morbid curiosity brings in money. So I manufactured morbid curiosity. The equation is clear. Chaos equals clicks equals subscriptions. The entire funnel is set up to get you to comment, share it in the group, and bypass the paywall. Between a feigned hiccup and a flash camera, she blurts out, "I have to buy Ariana's tickets that are going on sale." Excuse me? On the very same destroyed night, the little charade begins. Random, childish, and not at all believable.
I'm on live because I wanted to tell the real ones that I'm not crashing out. I'm trying to direct traffic to my OF because I have a huge mortgage and Ariana is on tour now and I have to buy all these tickets and my brand Phoebe's Diary is so expensive and I need to make more money. So I'm literally trying to drive traffic to my OF and chaos unfortunately sells. So that's why I'm crashing out online. But your views aren't worth being embarrassing. They are right now because that's what I care about is my house, keeping my house, my brand. I care about seeing Ariana on tour a bunch of times with my best friend. Those are the things that I'm prioritizing. So unfortunately, I have to be cringe on TikTok.
Someone asks, why are we filming this? Chorus response, because it makes money, she's a vlogger, it's her job. Was it supposed to be cute or relatable? None of that. The speculation begins. What's going on with the fiance? Is there a substance issue? Family problems? And knowing by his own admission that it's all staged for content, I find it to be in very poor taste. It's not funny to roleplay alcoholism or violent fights with loved ones. For many people, that's their reality.
It just still fucks me up all the time thinking about it, and I never thought that I was gonna talk about this online because I'm so ashamed and I'm so embarrassed. I feel like such a shit person. But yeah, I answered a bunch of questions in the video that I've never talked about online before. It's live now. You can find it on either of my OF accounts. I have a free account that you can subscribe to for free, and I also have the VIP account. It's available now on either of those pages. Enjoy. I never thought that I was gonna talk about this online because I'm so ashamed and I'm so embarrassed. I feel like such a
Then she raises her voice. Last night, I was clearly drunk. I lived out my rockstar fantasy. I trashed the whole hotel. Where exactly? Next up, I went live from the Beverly Hills hotel. God knows what I said, and I woke up at 6 a.m. to get in line for Ariana. I mean, selective blackout for the drama, but a perfect biological clock for Ticketmaster. It doesn't add up at all.
I just left Hannah's party. I'm sobbing and vomiting in my front yard. This is my front yard. There used to be a snail tree right here and my fucking landscaper's gone.
After several days of crashing, she goes live and admits it to the real ones. She's not collapsing, she's sending traffic to his OnlyFans because the mortgage is huge, Phoebe's Diary is eating up his budget, and Ariana is on tour. Chaos sells, she says. In other words, it's a plan, poorly executed, but a plan nonetheless, and it's working for her. What we're seeing is the manual for living beyond your means in real time.
Prepare to be fucking sick of me with the OF promo. I might purposely get myself into a scandal. I'm cooking something up right now. Let me know if you have any ideas of horrible, awful things I could say online to purposely get myself into a scandal. I get comments I thought you didn't do OF anymore. I thought you hated it. Just quit. I'm I can't just quit. I would lose my house. My financial advisor literally called me while I was driving back from my road trip. He was like, Tara, if you don't shoot for OF next week, you're gonna lose your house within the month. So I can't just stop. Let's head into downtown and get coffee and pop into shops, but not actually buy anything because I'm broke these days. Y'all guessed it. Someone commented under my video the other day and she was like, I sense a recession. I was like, you are absolutely right, girly pop. TikTok doesn't allow me to put my OF link in my bio anymore, so I am now broke. I've been getting a lot of comments saying, girl, you keep saying that you're broke. How are you on a 2-week-long vacation? Wouldn't you like to know? Honestly, valid point. And to that I say, just because I'm broke does not mean I'm gonna give up my East Coast summer big one.
Your views aren't worth the embarrassment, they tell her. Now they're worth it because I care about my house, my brand, and seeing Ariana with my best friend a lot, she replies. Priorities, I guess, but this is pure lifestyle creep. When your income goes up, your luxuries go up, and then you don't know how to cut back. She used to say she earned $300,000 a month. She even claimed $350,000. Where did all that go if today you're making a fool of yourself just to pay the bills for the month? It sounds like living paycheck to paycheck with mortgage anxiety hanging over you.
Are you railing in on only past October? I would make like 100 to 150K a month. Now it's like 350.
Your views aren't worth the embarrassment, they tell her. Now they're worth it because I care about my house, my brand, and seeing Ariana with my best friend a lot, she replies. Priorities, I guess, but this is pure lifestyle creep. When your income goes up, your luxuries go up, and then you don't know how to cut back. She used to say she earned $300,000 a month. She even claimed $350,000. Where did all that go if today you're making a fool of yourself just to pay the bills for the month? It sounds like living paycheck to paycheck with mortgage anxiety hanging over you.
Oh God. Where's my suitcase? I just came from the hotel and I'm on my way home because I have a thing to do. Ariana's sale is tomorrow. I have to. Ow! You don't have anything to say to me tonight? That's good. Oh, hot. Yeah, under surveillance. Shut up. Yeah, shut up. You want to? Oh, do you want to kiss?
And the logical conclusion that no one wants to hear: sell the house, adjust your lifestyle. You're gonna be more at peace. But instead, the script calls for the public ordinary people to fund a mansion and multiple concerts. It's her money, she can do whatever she wants, some say. Yes, and it's also her problem because she herself says she can't sustain it. That's the point. The pattern repeats like a loop. Invent drama, redirect to OF, confess it was a lie, and start all over again. The result? Total erosion of trust. When she finally opens his heart, no one listens. It's the story of the boy who cried wolf applied to TikTok. You educate your audience with emotional pyrotechnics, and then what's healthy seems boring.
Got it. Mommy's home. Mommy. Mommy's in her heels though. Can you give me a break?
The audience's reaction is no longer hate, it's exhaustion. Sell the house, live within your means, stop begging. Your monthly mortgage payment covers my rent for 10 months. You buy tickets and then complain about the grocery bag. Hardworking people don't want to fund the luxury of someone who refuses to cut expenses while flaunting impulse purchases. And mind you, it's not the first time the math doesn't add up. She said she was earning between $200,000 and $350,000 a month at his peak. Where did that go? Here's a checklist so you don't get fooled. Chaos with no real consequences, status details shoehorned in, a sexual cliffhanger to push you to the paywall, legal threats to amp up the drama, and finally, a belated confession that it was all an act. If you check off 3 or more, you're not watching a life, you're watching a script. And suddenly, the plot twist, a paywall. She appears all solemn. I uploaded a super traumatic video. It's $15 to watch it, and if you re-upload it, I'll sue you. And I'm thinking, what lawyer, honey? When you've spent 3 stories saying you can't afford rent? The worst part is the contrast. Between threats and tears, we see the expensive gym, the tanning booth, dinners by reservation, a giant fish tank, and 100-pound pumpkins for the garden. In the end, this case isn't just about Tara. It's about an industry that turned chaos into best practice. It's about how we've normalized someone in a mansion kitchen charging us $5 for crying and threatening to sue if we talk about it, while the next day they show off their tan, their dinner, and their new 200 garden ornament. It's about how I'm going to be homeless, stop being moving because they used it as a hook once, twice, 10 times. And it's about something very simple. If you can't sustain your life without deceiving people, the problem isn't the audience. The problem is your life.